Hello, everybody, and welcome to Romancefuls Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now, this here is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. So it's really important that you do take whatever does resonate with you and you simply leave the rest of it aside. Now, if you do have any questions you would like to contact me, you'd like a reading, or any other question that you may have, please. I have put right into the description box right below the video. You have my contact information. You have a list of my readings. Everything is available right there. So check that out. And if you wish to contact me, please do so. It will be my great pleasure to assist you. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do take a brief moment of your time to click the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself. And it is always and greatly appreciated. And I do thank you so very much. So with no further ado, let's begin this reading. These are messages that are meant for you from Spirit. They're warnings. You take what's good for you, leave the rest of it aside. Let's begin. We're going to be speaking here about a little bit of, I was going to say magic, but it's Cinderella with the notion of magic. Following up with a Tinderbox Soldier, we also have Bluebeard, and we have the Wood Maiden. So let's start this off with Cinderella, and this is about magic within your life. So I'm going to explain this to you here. So you need to know that there's soon going to be somewhat maybe of a knock at your door for you, and there will be right there proof that it is your time to step out of the shadows and to step away from the cruelty and become the central point in life. That is better than you have ever even dared of dreaming of. So no matter how many people attempt to oust you, no one can take your place. Why? Because this is faith and this is your destiny. Now, this message also speaks to you of the sacred times that are simply magical, and you need that hold of transformative qualities that are around you right now. And when you make your wishes at those sacred times, well, changes, they're going to come just as it did for Cinderella. So this is about choosing your time very wisely. It's about keeping to within the instructions. This is about trusting that the outcome is going to be good. It's a rebirth in one way, so it's one life that ends and it's another one that somewhat begins, so you're going to go to better. This is about you. You're like the phoenix arising from those ashes. It's enchantment, it's transparency, very important to be clear and to be true throughout all of your transformation. And you know what? This is all about that very right person that you've been waiting for is on his or her way to you. So now we're going to move on forward to your following message. In your following one, we're going to be speaking here about the Tinderbox Soldier. And this is going to be about ambition. Now, you've received this message. Now, what are you going to make of this ambition? That you must choose what you will and you will not do to have power and maybe to have money? That you may be giving an offer that can lead to danger and it can also lead to rewards. That you may be given now that option. And that at times you must cut people out of your life in order to keep secrets safe. And that getting what you ultimately want does not mean that you are unwatched. For the dogs watch the wedding feast. There are always witnesses, let's put it that way, to every single thing that we do. So this is really entirely your choice. You may choose to be ruthless, and yet you may seem unpunished, but you will be observed, and you will never rest easy with it. Or you can choose to live with different values and live a different light. But if you come like the soldier, you must be prepared to do harsh things for a seemingly great reward. So this is really about morally ambiguous. It's about perhaps you are never going to have consequences. Maybe there's a possibility. But the eyes are going to be watching you at all times. So then, what life did this soldier have before him is what we're wondering. Well, this soldier here was poor. He was cast away and, had done terrible things. So what I'm really trying to say here to relate with this fairy tale is that in life, there are always harsh choices. You're always going to have them. You cannot avoid them, and at times, not everyone can benefit from a choice. There will, at times, be those who are hurt by the choices that you're going to make. You must decide whether these choices are worth it or not. And in whether they're worth the unending gaze that you're going to be receiving here, those eyes that are watching you. Will your ambition grow? And when will enough be enough? This is about maybe a ruthless quest. It's about choosing very wisely. How will you repay a good turn? How will you use the gifts that you've been given? And how and which harsh choice are you going to benefit the most? What choice can you actually live with while we're speaking about that? And very lastly here, have you sacrificed any of your ethics in this choice? Moving on forward now, we're going to move over to Bluebeard. And Bluebeard is a story here about taboos. Now there's a person that is close to you. Very important what I'm about to say. There's a person who is close to you who has secrets. And if you were to know their secrets, it could endanger you. For these, they're not trivial things, but they have been kept from you. This person is somewhat dangerous and they have hurt others. And they want you only to see their good qualities, what they've given you, how generous they are. But to do this means giving up so much power. So you do need to be aware. All relationships require boundaries, they do. But obedience and forbidden areas and punishment, oh, they are warning signs indeed. Never lose your curiosity. It might lead you to danger, but it will reveal the truth. And never let another one draw you close and then forbid you from knowing who they truly are. And listen to those who truly love you. Often, they see what you simply cannot. This is about family protection. It's about curiosity, but which cannot be stifled. It's about hidden truths about people who are around you. It's forbidden topics and places and people. It's inappropriate punishment. It's discovering maybe an awful truth. Secrets that can simply not be kept any longer. There is protection and there is defense for you. You need to listen to the family who loves you. Listen to your family, listen to your friends who love you. They are seeing something that you simply cannot right now. And we're going to conclude this with the Wood Maiden, and the Wood Maiden is speaking to us about trust. Now, this message is encouraging you to trust at this moment that although what is taking place seems really unreal and you will doubt your own experience, you would do best to trust that it has taken place, but for a reason. This gift that you have been offered need not to be questioned. It is a time to arrest cynicism, to be careful of who you share your gift with. Some will disbelieve you, and in some ways, they are going to rob you of what is the most precious. It is now a time for you to believe. It's a time to share and to know that there is an other world, a fairyland, and it denies all your allies at this time. You need to hold this gift close. You need to trust that it is what it is and what it seems to be. It is good. It is true. Trust in a gift that is given. Be content with the simple things that you have within your life right now. Good nature brings great rewards. Even small rewards can yield great changes, and awareness does come at a price. And this does conclude your reading. I do hope that you enjoyed. I hope that it brought you some very interesting messages that you will be able to use. If you do have any questions, you would like to contact me, please do so. All of my information is right below into the YouTube description box. If you have not yet subscribed, please do click the subscribe button and have yourself a beautiful day. Thank you for being there, and I will see you tomorrow with new messages. Many blessings.